Good evening. Welcome to Studio One, and here we are on Sunday, September 20th, the last Sunday in fall, or excuse me, in summer. We're hoping for fall because it's 100 degrees. Tonight we're bringing in our wide lapels and remembering the 70s by doing the street hustle. The street hustle we're teaching tonight is 3 count. Okay. This is Gloria. My name is Kevin. The basic music for street hustle is 3 beats per measure. The actual tempo for the footwork is 4 beats, 4 weight changes. Okay? And it starts off breaking the first beat down into 2 quicks. So the definition in hustle, a quick is you split 1 beat of music, and then a slow is 1 beat of music. Okay? So the first part that we learned tonight is the actual changing weight and doing a check step. Okay? We started with what we call a starter position. We have a rail, or we have a slot. We have a rail that the leader gets up on. Okay, the actual positioning is like this: the leader, and we're right angles to each other. The key is the tensioning in this arm. It's just gently wrapped around, but there's tension, just like you would have if you're doing this. Practice this for your partner. We know your partner is. It can't be a weak lead. It has to be pretty strong. So the leader starts off by checking their left foot. The leaders always start with their left foot. And they check to the side. And the follower uses the right foot to start with, checks back. The leader helps the follower start out by checking with this arm. It helps to give a little contrabody and a little rotation into the movement. So here we do is check step, 2, 3, check step, 2, 3, check step, 2, 3, check step, 2, 3. Another way of calling it, some people call it and 1. And 1 is satisfies for 1 beat of music. That's too quick. So it would be and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've also seen, besides check step, is ball change. The leader, it's very important that the leader starts off by using his step just next to the ball of the foot. The follower, 90% of the time, uses a weight just above between the toe and the ball of the foot to propel the motion. Okay? So the other movement we talked about is ball change too. So it's ball change, 2, 3, ball change, 2, 3, ball change, 2. Okay. The follower owns the slot. The leader always has a little bit. You can get in there, but you have to get out of it because it belongs to the follower. Okay. The follower, it's a presentation dance. The follower always checks back on the right foot, but she moves forward. She aggressively attacks the slot. Because the reasoning is the leader has to get back in the slot. If the follower doesn't go, he can't get in there. So it's very important that she moves so you can step in. So this is the basic. It's what we call a starter step or sling position. Okay? And so check back, and then this arm, you'll notice, is sort of like a runner. You bring the arm around. Okay. From there, we went into, we started always with our starter position. We go check step, 2, 3. We did the follower turn. You always check back, check the follower back. And just step on the rail, 2, 3. Check step. Whoops, did the leader turn. Sorry. Okay, so we started out. Let's do it from, I'll get my best side. Here we go. Check step, 2, 3. Now, we're checking the follower back. We're making sure that she knows this hand is in front of her. Not out here, not in no man's land here. It's here. She knows it's for her to turn. The leader goes up on the rail and just gets back. Check step, 2, 3. Check step, 2, 3. Now, being equal opportunity that we are, the leader gets to turn too. And it's a little bit different in the fact that, we go check step, 2, 3. The follower's turn was this way. We want to make absolutely clear to the follower that this is not the turn we just did. This allows the leader a lot more room to do it. Okay, so we start with a check step, 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 check step, back, and hustle. What's important, 2 things are important on this to make it look good. You check back, arm goes out, you go underneath it, don't move the duck. Okay? It looks terrible. Move from this position. The duck down, just doesn't move the part. So when the former teacher said to me, look Dave right in the eye and go right underneath. Do that. Okay, the next one we did is a waiter weave. A waiter weave is similar in a lot of ways, but we're introducing a new part called trail. And we start with this way, check step. I trail her arm. I'm holding both hands now. Okay. I check it back, and I stop. I put the arm up, but I'm bringing it up enough where I can go underneath. And then check back. And she can go in normal lady's turn. Check underneath. What's not apparent here, what really makes this dance move work in a lot of ways, is when you go past your partner, you trail their body. And we'll demonstrate that part now. I check there, and I put her hand there. And that way I don't have to look. I know, I feel it coming here. I never have to look. In a quick dance, you want to be looking for your partner's hands. It's check, step, underneath. Check, step, return. Check, step. Check, step. Check, step. Okay. So we've done that. From there, we went into a crossover, where it's basically just you cross the slot. And on a crowded dance floor, sometimes you just get tired of doing just a sling. This way, you get a change of view. You just check, step, cross, check, step, cross, check, step. And it can lead into a lot of other things, but right now that just gives you a variety if you want to change the momentum, or if you have more room going one direction, maybe you want to start with the other side. Okay, after that we did what we call hammer locks. Okay, starting in sling position. Check, step, trail. And we started with the rehearsal of just keeping this hand as she comes by. Check, step, 2, 3. Check, step, 2, 3. Then we got into what we call actually the hammer lock, okay, where the follower comes in and you actually pull the hand up in a gentle fashion as an invitation. And the follower puts it right where she wants, okay, wherever she's comfortable. There, she's holding it there. Then we do our famous check, step back, and release. Okay. So, from there we did a sweetheart. Okay, the way we got it, two ways of going into the sweetheart position, the way we taught it was the gentleman does a squint, what we call, puts his arm over there, and then picks up the right hand. This is new territory, right to right lead. Still check back, you still need to check back. So it's check back, up, 2, 3. Still, follower, very important, follower provides tension in here. It's absolutely taboo for the leader to squeeze down on here. The important part too is the follower to be square, where she is not like a teacup, like this. Okay? But we still have to check back, so we have to check back with this arm here. So it's check back, she goes under, check back, and we just introduced a new term called the hair comb. All right, so we didn't create these names, but that's the way they are. Okay, so we'll go from here. It's check back, out, check back, in, check back. And then we finished off the class with the famous sliding glass door. So we'll start off with the starter step, check step. I grab both hands. So you know something different's coming up. And still check her back, but with both hands. I try to hold my partner square in the slot to where her back is to me. Okay, so it's check step, 2, 3, check step, 2, 3, check step, 2, 3. And once you get good, you can actually trail her arm. She can know exactly where you are. Check that. And then once we finish that, we close the session. I believe that's everything we did this evening. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Studio One, for having us. Hope to see you in a couple weeks where we have waltz. And we'll see you all. Thank you very much, Gloria. And we will see you all out on the dance floor. Thank you.